Hi guys, welcome to today's video. And this video I've been waiting to do all day and all week. I did not expect my Tuesday to be as tiresome as it was, because I did play some tabletop RPG games on Monday, which meant I have a bit of sleep to Tuesday's work, and then I screwed up my breakfast routine. So I didn't get the food from way too late. And as a diabetic, that's bad. So yeah, I was extremely too tired to record a video on Tuesday, and so I thought, okay, I would do it on Wednesday then to make up for it. Then Wednesday, I went completely zero-brained. I could not come up with a single idea to do for video. So I had to figure out something to do today, and this video was supposed to be out a few hours ago, but thanks to some traffic problems on the way home from prepping for me and my friends' little car tournament we are planning to do in 2 weeks, I came home around 6. Had to cook dinner, then eat dinner, then rest, because being on a bus for for roughly 40 to 45 minutes when you're stressed to get home, it takes a lot of energy out of you. Now, so like I said, today was a prep day for me, because in 2 weeks, me and my friends gonna have something I have named the Booster Pack Fight Tournament. And this is a tournament style of Lorcana trading card games that I got this idea from Lorcana Academy, a YouTube channel here on YouTube, where you learn how to play Lorcana. That's not been active for a while, is what I know. But essentially it is, you buy a box with 24 booster packs. Then, since we are 3 friends, we split it up to 6-pack each, and the 6 left are now prize booster packs. And with that, we are then open up the booster packs and create a 60-card deck with the unlimited use of colors. So in normal Lorcana, you only use 2 colors. Either gray, blue, red, yellow, purple, or green. 6 colors. But in this format, you're not able to make a 60-card deck with just 2 colors. So, in the beginning, you will have a deck with all the colors in them, or very, very selective few cards from certain colors, but you will have multiple colors. And then if every round you win a booster pack, you have a chance with 12 cards newly opened to upgrade and tweak and polish your deck. So it is now more focused on the colors that you wanted to play, maybe if you know the set that you're playing, or just find a better mix match combos with all the colors that you have available. Me, I'm actually in the guy, I'm trying to get the best cards that I can, but also if I can't get the best cards, I try to find the cards with the booster packs I'm opening, and take the cards then first into colors, and then which card I have four or more of into one pile. Then I'm looking at the abilities, how much quest they're doing for lore and stuff like that, and then I'm putting that on top, so that when I finally win a round or two, it's easier to me to polish and take out some colors and put in the other cards that are just more fitting for the color scheme of the deck that I'm trying to build from the first 6 booster packs. So that's how I usually play. My other friends, one is just playing for fun, and one he tries to play just to get as to be able to use every card he has in the deck. He likes to really draw on the fights to just go nuts. So he wants to play as many cards as he can in one game. So this is a tournament we've done a couple of times now. So now in our country's National Day, on 2 weeks, 6th of June, we're gonna have this tournament. So I prepped. I looked up all the boxes that was available. I told you guys what was available. We agreed to having the Wilds Unknown set, and since I saw some of the other sets with the newer cards that's out was sold out already, I knew I needed to go and buy the stuff today to make sure that when it's time, we actually have the packet so we can do this. And I bought some extra surprises for my friends for the tournament, since this is like I think the 3rd or 4th time we do this tournament, but also like it is the National Day, so I wanted to fancy it up a bit. So there are some surprises for my friends on 2 weeks. So yeah, you ain't gonna know it, Alex and Jonas. I'm gonna keep that a secret until you see it for yourself. But to make this another, not just me rambling on what I'm prepping for and stuff like, I will actually talk about a video I made about 2 months ago when I gave you guys a little bit of brain teaser of creating a 5-member team from a character, which you choose a character from 5 different universes to put on the team. And this was also like I said, I was gonna actually give you my answer to this question about 1 to 2 weeks from the way I released the video. But as you can see, I didn't. Because it was actually harder than I thought. I knew it was gonna be hard, but it was really hard to choose the team members. Because this was not a question to choose the strongest team you can think of. No. Because that means that most teams gonna look the same. Because if you're anyone that loves comics and anime and any of that, you will have knowledge about their powers and how to that scale. And that's why you guys mostly would pick the same characters. So instead, I want you to pick your favorite character and put it on this team. Which could be extremely hard, because some of these universes, you can have multiple favorites. And to build a team out of that, but you can only use one character for each universe, that can be hard. So for the universes I decided on for this little brain teaser was the Marvel Universe, DC Universe, Dragon Ball Universe, Digimon Universe, and My Hero Academia Universe. Now, I already knew which one I'm going to go from Dragon Ball Universe, because that was the obvious one for me. But the other one was a bit, which is my favorite, how to choose between them and stuff like that. So I think I will list up my team from the way that was easiest for me to build them. And we will start with number 1 of my team and probably the captain of my team, which is from the Dragon Ball universe, Vegeta. Now Vegeta is my favorite Dragon Ball character of all time. Like, he was an asshole in the beginning of Dragon Ball, but as soon as he started to integrate himself in on Earth, especially after he kind of got hitched with Bulma. He started to change a bit, but I still like Vegeta. Things like he doesn't have the Boy Scout thing of, oh, every animal needs to survive because everybody needs a chance to turn a leaf, like Goku and most other Boy Scouts heroes out there. No, it's like, yeah, you shouldn't kill every single enemy villain. That's not so like, but if there are some villains which you know they will not stop, and every time they get released or they break out of prison, they will kill as many people as they did before you brought them into prison, or even more. So sometimes it is justification to take drastic measures and future suffering to take out by taking out this villain. Now Vegeta probably thinks of this in a different way. He like, I hate this guy and I'm gonna end him. That's it. He's an enemy. I hate him and he's threatening my peace. I'm killing him. I think that's how Vegeta thinks. I don't know. I did not create the character, but that's why I kind of like Vegeta. Now, next team member of my 5-member team is gonna be from the Digimon universe, which I'm gonna go with Garurumon. Now, Garurumon, sure, he's just an ultimate Digimon. He's not a Mega Digimon or Night Digimon or whatever is above Mega nowadays. But I just love that punk rock street soldier vibe, like where Garurumon brings out of the vibe. And well, at the time I was a child and didn't know much about orcs about that time, so werewolf was definitely was actually my favorite, like, beast monster race there was out there. It's still my favorite on, like, classic monster you can find. I like werewolf a whole lot better than I like vampires and zombies and skeletons. Werewolf is cool. Basically, it's cool. I said cool twice. Yeah, I love werewolf. Of the classic monsters, they are the best, in my opinion. So Werewolf was the second, somewhat easier to get. Third is from My Hero Academia. And you probably like realize a theme in my picking when I say my third is Bakugo Kuchiki, the friend epic rival of Ichigo Midoriya, with the grenade power in his hands. I mean, Bakugo is a hothead, big mouth screaming, angry, brilliant fighter, but also one of the smartest in his class. Yeah, if you remember like the first midterms in Hero Academia, Bakugo was above Midoriya in the test. He only got beat by Ida and Yamamoto, the girl who can basically create stuff from her body. Yeah, he got third place, Midoriya got fourth. So even though he seems like he doesn't have a plan or he's just angry all the time, that is just his personality. But damn, he's always got a plan, and his natural ability to battle, oh, I just love that. Now, I haven't seen the final season, so I don't know how he could. But I have seen like enough clips. Like, yeah, he's still Bakugo. He's angry, hot-headed, and fast to punch a guy, and doesn't care if cameras around him. He will act like him do it because, yeah, I'm not here to entertain you. I'm here to save your asses. Move. So yeah, Bakugo is definitely on the team. So now we go to Marvel and DC. Now for Marvel, that is also a pretty easy one for me. It was easy when I think about it, but when I actually got a question to you guys, I got brain locked. But I've think for a while, like my favorite hero from the Marvel universe, I will quote, is mostly thanks to the Netflix show of this hero, not the comics, because I have not read the comic at all. I will point that out before any of you put in a comment on I should not like this hero, or should I say anti-hero, because my fourth member and from Marvel Universe is Frank Castle, aka the Punisher. Now, Punisher is my favorite hero from Marvel, just because of he leaves no quarters. Like, I love Vegeta because he don't kill all his enemies nowadays, but like he kills those he needs to. Castle, he thinks in a different way. He kills every bad guy. He takes out the filth that cops cannot do much about. He takes out the creep that no one knows is a creep yet. And he just go. Now, many of you probably think that's too much bloodbath. That's not a hero supposed to. That's what he is technically classified as an anti-hero. Technically, a villain, stuff like that. But I love the fact, like, yeah, shit happens to many good people. There's enough done, and let's take them out. I'm taking out the trash. I make sure they cannot hurt anybody no more. And the first reaction I have is with the Punisher is the movies, but then with the Netflix one with John Bernthal. Oh, I forgot. But the guy who plays Punisher in the Netflix series, oh, that is the best Castle ever. And I love the interaction with him and the Daredevil on Netflix. When Daredevil asks Frank what happens if anyone thinks that, okay, you need to get out, like the same way he thinks, Frank just go, well, I would say this, they better not miss. Which is fair. If you're going to kill Castle, you better not damn miss. Because if you miss, he gets a chance to shoot back, and you are probably dead. You miss, you dead. Unless he can see that you're actually a good guy, like a cop or something that doesn't just do his job, got scared and shot at you. But if you're a bad guy, a thug, or anyone that's just always that breaks the law, is evil, and you shoot him and miss, you're dead. And also the fact that, yeah, if Frank ever kills anyone that knows that have done no evil, no good, he will either incarcerate himself in prison or let anyone take him out. At least in the Netflix show. Because his goal is only to take out bad guys, not good guys. If he does that, he becomes the monster, and then he needs to die. So that's our fourth member from Marvel Universe, and now we go to our last member, which has been very much the hardest one to choose. because there's so many good characters there. I love them all. Most of them is from the Batman series, I would say. So I was pondering between 4 characters: Batman, the Joker, Harley Quinn, or Poison Ivy. Now, Poison Ivy, she is one of my top villains from the DC universe, definitely. Joker is iconic and just brings some chaos into my team, which could be fun. Bruce would have a bit trouble with Frank. Let's be honest, that would be as hard. I think like many of my Bakugo will probably also have problems with most of the team members there because they are willing to kill. I don't think Bakugo is willing to kill. Hurt you pretty bad. Yes, kill. I don't think Bakugo would go that far. But this is just a hypothetical team, so we don't have to worry about that too much. But I went with Harley. For me, Harley had a very beautiful story throughout the other years, and now that she has gone from sidekick to villain to anti-hero to hero, really gone that circle. I just loved how her characters have developed over the years, and she's always been good. Been nice matchup with the Joker. Been good villain for the Batman and the Robins. Even had some very moments when she tried to turn around early age, and then with Bat, and then, well, with Bat, she's not ready for it. She needs to go back to Arkham Asylum, and then turning around, and then nowadays when she is a hero and dates Poison Ivy, and that's just prime story developing for character arcs throughout the year to just expand the horizons of a character. And you can do so much with Harley that I don't think we have seen enough or an end of her character development, so to speak. So that's why she's one of my favorites in DC Universe, and that's why she is gonna be the final team member of my 5-member team. So to summarize, we have Vegeta from Dragon Ball, Wargarurumon from Digimon, Bakugo from My Hero Academia, the Punisher from Marvel, and Harley Quinn from DC. Now, I would like to see in the comments your 5 team members, because I'm very, very curious to see how people build the teams when they pick from their favorite character from each universe. Because I think that could actually be an interesting mix of teams. So that's why I'm now answering my own interesting question, and hopefully you guys, when you see this, comment down below your team. And if you like this video, please hit like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you know when this goofball is awake enough and actually has a clue what he want to send out to you guys. But mostly when I send out more videos. And next couple of videos should be out on Sunday. And until then, guys, have a happy weekend and bye.